I have a few cool things that are going on in the aviary, so I thought I would make a video. Um, First of all, I got myself an early birthday present, and they are new lights. So there are the new lights. All the way across. Can you tell the difference? Better daylight simulation. I know it's also daylight out there and there's the snow, and that makes a difference as well, but most of that is light. They have UVB, which because of the plexiglass, even though this is outside, that's why I made that big door over there. Where am I pointing? Right there, that new door. Because that is actual, when I open the plexiglass, that's natural sunlight that would come in through there. That's one of the reasons I made it. Oh, now the sun is out. Look how bright. Look at that. But the sunlight that comes through the roof is filtered through actually three layers of plexiglass and greenhouse plastic. So the UVB is welcome. And they are programmable and dimmable, so I can have dawn and dusk cycles. So lots to recommend them, I believe. And the reason they are an early birthday present is because it's a bit of a project, getting on a ladder and balancing in the aviary and getting the other ones out and these in. And I wanted to get all that done before the spring breeding season. So that brings me to my next topic. I have placed my nest sites. So I'll take you on a little tour. Okay. Oops. That one is empty. While I show you around, I'll explain a couple things that are different this year. The first thing is I reduced the diameter of my nest balls from about 8 inches to about 5 inches. I'm always curious about the commercially available nest boxes are a lot smaller than the space that most of my species select. So I'm just wondering, does it matter? And that's what that's about. That is black cheek waxbills just starting to build. That's my previous pair. That's the male working in the nest at the moment. And that's the female. That guy's got some debris in it. That is a favorite spot for my greenback twin spots to nest in. And sure enough, that's Amos and Nina, who are looks like they're building there, which is awesome. That guy has a start, also black cheeks, I believe. The other advantage of the smaller balls, potentially two advantages. One is that the gold breast waxbills are very bad at building nests, so they prefer to sort of move in to an apartment space that is a little gap that between the nest of the target species, whoever they are, and the top of the reed ball. They kind of burrow in there and then they make a nest, which would be fine, except they are also pretty territorial. And for example, with the greenback twin spots, they intimidate them away from the nest that they just built. So by making a tighter space, I'm hoping that these birds will fill the entire space and the gold breast will be discouraged. Also, most of the nest sites have this kind of plume at the top that's kind of blocking access to the top of the nest ball. So you'll see that. That is a young pair right there of black cheek waxbills. New pair. That one back there is empty. That one is also empty. And then the second advantage that I'm hoping for is that In the 8-inch ball, the black-cheek waxbills make so many tunnels and fake nests and sideways entries and wrapping around a chamber that doesn't lead to anywhere. I actually have a hard time finding the eggs and the chicks, and maybe this will simplify that problem. And then the last two formal nest sites are the half-open nest boxes that are on either side of the pillar. Just kind of an experiment to see whether that felt comfortable if you reduce the visual like they do with the Gouldian nest, sometimes putting them sideways so that each nest is pretty close together, but they appear to be more private. Sort of that kind of experiment. Right now it's just the black cheeks are exploring. Although almost as soon as I said that, the gold-breasted waxbills moved in. The left side is the gold-breasted waxbills. And they're getting up there. And the parrotfinches are Peter's molting. But I wanted to show you this clip that I happened to get. So that's Peter and the male pintailed. He pins the foot of the pintail. What a jerk. And then when the pintail goes after him, here comes Molly. She's like, parrotfinches. I absolutely adore these two, but they are something else. So they're out of sync, so I don't expect, and they're getting up there as well. So I don't expect any activity from them. They're just kind of enjoying life without responsibility. And the pintails could, in theory, decide that they want to go to nest, but I haven't seen any evidence of that as yet. Okay, let's go put these down. You guys watch while I cut up some more. Okay, well, that's the beginnings of the spring breeding season. We'll see where things, how it plays out. This is a pair, by the way. The male has that dark belly, and the female is just gray. Um, I'll leave you with just a couple of clips of the birds bathing because I know some of you guys find that nice and peaceful, as I do. Thanks for watching.